Some of the most important districts in Seoul and surrounding Gyeonggi province are up for grabs in upcoming by-elections. A video horse race betting center in Yongsan has galloped into citywide controversy. Seoul Mayor Park Won-soon has urged its closure. And Handheld fans are seeing a resurgence this sweltering summer season as aren't. Hello and welcome to News Today on KBS World. It's Monday, July 21st. I'm Luke Clary. The upcoming by-elections are shaping up to be a clash of the titans, as well-known political figures vie for some of the most important districts in Seoul and surrounding Gyeonggi areas. The governing party embarked on aggressive campaigning over the weekend, while talks of forming a coalition of opposition parties seem to have fizzled out.
Top officials of the ruling Saenuri Party were out campaigning in full force in Seoul and Suwon. They claimed their candidates would make competent workers for the local communities. Newly elected Saenuri Chairman Kim Moo-sung promised to provide full party support to Na Kyung-won, whose campaign pledge is to make the Dongjak-B district as prosperous as the three other districts in the Gangnam area.
왜 이런 것이 아직까지 남아 있는가 이해가 되지 않습니다, 여러분. 확실하게 약속드리겠습니다, 여러분.
Saenuri Party officials also went to Suwon near Seoul to make a pledge of bringing incredible progress to the city during the current administration. The New Politics Alliance for Democracy held a rally in Suwon to solicit support in the Gyeonggi region. And PAD head Kim An-gil said that the ruling party is being arrogant and stubborn by refusing to legislate a special law for finding out the truth about the ferry disaster, and asked his constituents to judge the current administration.
무엇이 두려워서 세월호 참사 진실 규명을 위한 특별법을 거부하고 있는 것입니까?
Kim said he will stay at the National Assembly to oversee campaigning efforts, and co-chair An Cho-soo promised to remain at election sites to assist with campaigning. Meanwhile, the likelihood of forming a coalition of opposition parties has petered out, as the leaders of both the MPAD and the Justice Party has stated that they were not enthusiastic about the idea.
The opening of a video horse race betting center in Yongsan continues to cause outrage among local residents. Seoul Mayor Park Won-soon has visited the center personally to urge the Korea Racing Authority to close the facility.
It's been 23 days since the Korea Racing Authority opened an off-track horse race betting center on a pilot basis in the Yongsan area of Seoul. Locals continue to stage protests demanding the closure of the facility.
학교 앞 200m의 화상 도박 경마장이 들어오는 것은 일반적인 상식으로 용납될 수 없는 일입니다.
Seoul Mayor Park Won-soon visited the center personally to request that the Korea Racing Authority close the center on the grounds that residential areas with schools must be protected from gambling facilities.
이 지역에 기본적으로 도박 시설이라고 할 수 있는 화상 경매장이 들어오는 것은 적절치 않다.
The mayor proposed that the protesters and the Korea Racing Authority hold a vote on whether to permit or ban the horse race betting center in the area. He cited the example of residents of Buan in North Jeolla province who voted in 2004 to decide whether to build a radioactive waste processing facility in their area. However, the Korea Racing Authority wants to wait and see till October when the pilot operation of the center ends, as the court had advised that the residents and the Racing Authority reach a compromise.
시범운영평가위원회를 구성을 해서 과연 주민들이 우려하는 사항이 발생하는지 여부를 정확하게 판단해서
The controversy over a gambling facility in the heart of Seoul continues to escalate.
As the economic slump draws on, businesses are coming up with various ideas to get consumers to open up their wallets. The latest trend is to set up two different types of business under one roof to bring in more customers.
This mobile phone store operates under the same roof as a coffee shop. Customers who come in for coffee can look around for new mobile phones, and those who bought phones, they are treated to coffee and donuts.
따로 시간 안 내고 같이 여기 있으니까 같이 이제 커피도 마시고 핸드폰도 보고 있으시 좋은 것 같아요.
Customers can pay for their mobile phone bills with the bonus points they accumulated from the coffee shop. These stores not only do business in the same location, but help promote each other. Their collaboration has boosted their sales by 20% respectively. This car dealer shares this space with a flower shop. The tough masculine atmosphere of the dealership has softened to attract more female customers.
자동차 매장에 여성 고객들이 쉽게 접근하기가 쉽지 않은데요. 꽃을 보러 오셨다가 자연스럽게 들리셔서 차도 둘러보고 하시다가 계약하시고 가시는 경우가 많이 있습니다.
A flower arrangement class for local residents transitioned smoothly over to an automobile promotion. Since these integrated stores have proven to attract more customers, more businesses are likely to pair up with other businesses and operate under one roof.
Beaches nationwide are packed with holidaymakers because of the sultry weather. Yesterday alone, over 1 million people flocked to the beaches in the city of Busan.
The weather at Haeundae Beach is scorching despite cloudy skies. With the monsoon rain halted for the time being, the sandy beach is covered once again with countless parasols. People dive into the sea or just relax on tubes to chase away the heat.
제 생일이라서 친구들끼리 다 같이 바라가기로 해서 왔는데 더워서 왔는데 너무 시원하고 좋은 것 같아요. 생일 축하해!
But the water is still too cold to swim for prolonged periods of time. Children play with sand to their heart's content.
사장이 넓어서 뛰어놀기도 좋고 모래놀이 하기도 좋고 사람 없는 곳에만 살다가 나오니까 사람도 많이 보니까 더 좋아요.
With daytime highs hovering above 29 degrees Celsius yesterday, over 1.1 million people visited 7 beaches in Busan alone, including some 350,000 at Haeundae Beach. Beaches in Busan are expecting to see more holidaymakers in the second half of this week ahead of the peak summer vacation season.
Sunglasses are hot fashion accessories even among children, but parents must be careful when buying sunglasses for their kids because some can be quite bad for their eyes.
The weather has been sizzling hot in Korea for a while, and eye-catching sunglasses are hot fashion items even among children. Many parents often purchase them in small stationery stores, considering that sunglasses for children are nothing more than toys or accessories.
디자인만 보고 사달라는 대로 사주는 편이에요. 이거 제외하고도 여러 가지가 집에 많이 있어요.
But how much protection from ultraviolet ray can they provide? Sunglasses were purchased from a stationery store, a large supermarket, and opticians, and their UV ray protection levels were tested. Almost no UV rays should pass through the lenses, but some samples showed more than 50% UV ray penetration rate. Sunglasses that cannot block out UV rays are harmful to the eyes. Dark lenses can cause the pupils to expand and allow more UV rays to be absorbed. When the cornea is exposed to UV radiation, it causes inflammation in the cornea. Cataract can occur if UV rays penetrate into the inner part of the eye.
이런 유해 강한 선에 의해서 여러 곳에 손상이 난다면 시기능의 성숙 발달하는 단계에서 장애가 오기 때문에
Parents who buy sunglasses for their children should be just as selective and careful as when buying sunglasses for adults.
A growing number of people in Korea take one-on-one tutoring classes online via webcam. But many of the users end up reporting damages because online educational service providers impose long-term contracts, citing discounts, but refuse to provide refunds when requested to do so, or even use unqualified instructors.
One-on-one online tutoring is all the rage among learners in Korea these days because it costs only half as much as regular tutoring.
온라인 화면을 통해 서로의 얼굴을 보며 학생들과 실시간으로 대화를 하고
But this woman's experience in hiring an online tutor for her middle school son ended in failure. She wired 1 year's worth of the fees for the tutoring service, around $3,900 in advance, but its quality fell short of her expectations. After 2 months, she decided to quit, but the service provider demanded that she pay for the 2 months of services if she wanted to terminate her contract and receive a full refund. After that, the woman was never able to reach the company again. More than 400 people fell victim to this company alone.
총무부에서 연락이 가도록 하겠다. 그런 말만 되풀이할 뿐 저한테 실제로 전화가 오지는 않았어요.
Some 200 users fell victim to another online educational service provider that stopped its services last year. Many such companies employ inexperienced college students as teachers and deceitfully introduce them as famous instructors.
대학생인 걸 절대 밝히지 말아라. 아무래도 학생들이 신뢰가 떨어질 수 있으니까.
The number of damage reports related to online educational services surpassed 470 last year and continues to grow each year. However, the educational authorities are not even aware whether online tutoring services are subject to monitoring.
글제 의무가 있는지 안 하는 거라면 왜 안 하느냐, 결정이라든지 고발이라든지 그런 처리가 가능한데 법률 자체에 이렇게 빠져있기 때문에.
The number of online tutoring service providers has mushroomed, with no regulations in place to keep an eye on the quality of their services.
Handheld fans are not as popular as they used to be in the past, edged out by electric fans and air conditioners. But the old-school summer implement has become a new art form. Let's take a look.
Before the arrival of electric fans and air conditioners, Korean parents used handheld fans to make a soft, cool breeze for their children on a sleepless hot summer night. This artistic fan depicts the parental love carried in the breeze. This black and white landscape painting on a fan is drawn with yarn and wire. A fan produced by master Kim Dae-seok, who is an intangible cultural asset, is a reinterpretation of a traditional Korean landscape painting in the 21st century.
공간과 공간이 겹쳐지면서 새로운 공간을 만들잖아요. 그래서 또 다른 내가 몰랐던 새로운 공간을 다시 찾아가고.
An artwork produced under the theme of breeze represents the artist's wish that people will pay more attention to the traditional Korean paintings.
부채의 형태뿐만 아니라 어떤 그 의미나 역할, 그리고 그 속에서 개인의 추억이나 소망과 희망을 담는 그런 도구로서도 다양하게 작가님들이 해석을 하시고 계십니다.
Made with bamboo slats and thin paper, handheld fans produce a natural breeze. In the past, people showed their appreciation for art by drawing paintings and writing poems on fans. Those artistic fans used to be given as a good gift to express one's affection and gratitude. Now the old-fashioned summer implement have found a new place in modern art.
Jung Yoon-hee was a super popular actress in the 1970s and 1980s. One of her long-playing record albums has been remade in a limited edition release. Meanwhile, a film by a Saudi Arabian female director has drawn more than 10,000 people in Korea. This and more coming up.
Actress Jung Yoon-hee was the winner of the Daejong Film Award for Best Actress in 1980 and 1981. An album of music she recorded and released 35 years ago has been remade to celebrate her 60th birthday. Planned by a fan of the actress, the record contains songs like You Wouldn't Know and A Thirsty Girl. The production company says that the reissue of the album is an expression of respect and love for a heartthrob in the 1970s and 80s. Women's rights are notoriously limited in Saudi Arabia. A Saudi Arabian female director is stealing the hearts of Korean moviegoers with her film Wajda. The movie is about a young woman who challenges social taboos. Despite it being shown only at a handful of movie theaters, the number of viewers has surpassed 10,000. A full version of the movie The Amazing Spider-Man 2 was mistakenly released on YouTube before being removed. Sneak previews of the movie were supposed to be uploaded to the domestic distributor's YouTube account, but the entire 2-hour-long movie was uploaded instead with Korean subtitles. The movie had been shown at movie theaters earlier, but its DVD has not yet been released, and it is currently offered on Internet Protocol television.
Carbonated water is seeing a resurgence in popularity. It's known for promoting digestion, but people who battle acid reflux shouldn't drink it. But get this, people are even using carbonated water for washing their face. Here's more on this bubbly beverage.
Cool drinks are the most sought-after items in summertime. Bubbly carbonated water is very popular these days. Here's why.
톡톡 쏘는 게 있어서 여름에 마시기에 좀 시원한 맛도 있는 것 같고 그래서 좋아요.
Carbonated water drew the spotlight recently after a top Korean actress said she liked to wash her face with it. Rumors also have it that carbonated water helps you shed extra pounds. Here's how it's different from ordinary water.
탄산수란 초종일 약수나 설악산 오색 약수와 같이 땅속에서 나오는 탄산수와 그리고 일반 용기에 넣어서 판매하는 탄산수, 마지막으로 탄산수 제조기 속에 생수를 넣어서 직접 만들어 먹는 탄산수로 나눌 수 있습니다. 탄산가스가 0.6%, 그리고 pH 농도가 4.5에서 5.5%의 약산성 물인데요. 톡 쏘는 청량감은 탄산 음료와 똑같지만 탄산 음료 속에 들어있는 인산, 당분, 인공색소와 같은 합성 첨가물이 들어있지 않기 때문에 매우 건강한 물이라고 할 수 있습니다.
A survey conducted by a supermarket chain showed that this year's sales of carbonated water have already surged 72 percentage points year on year. While demand for carbonated soft drinks such as Coke and Sprite keeps shrinking, the carbonated water market is growing exponentially. The latest models of water purifying machines and refrigerators even feature carbonated water functions. This woman makes her own carbonated water at home. You can choose from a wide variety of carbonated water makers these days, and they're also easy to use. Place a carbon cylinder in the maker, insert a bottle of water, and push the button. It only takes 5 seconds to make 1 liter of carbonated water at home. This woman says that ever since she started drinking carbonated water, her health condition has improved.
소화가 잘 안 되고 변비가 있어서 탄산수가 좋다고 해서 먹게 됐어요. 근데 진짜로 소화도 잘 되고 속도 편하더라고요. 자주 먹다 보니까 제조기를 사서 아예 집에서 만들어 먹게 됐는데 기존에 먹던 콜라나 사이다보다 당도 섭취가 덜 되고 다이어트에도 도움이 되는 것 같더라고요.
Here's how to wash your face with carbonated water. Mix regular water with carbonated water at a ratio of 1:1. Put your face in the water for 10 seconds and then take it out. Repeat 2 or 3 times. Carbon bubbles are known to help remove dead skin cells and make the skin firmer. Here's how to use carbonated water for other purposes.
과일이나 채소도 탄산수로 닦으면 훨씬 더 깨끗해지게 닦여져서 아이들에게 정말 먹일 때도 마음이 안심이 되더라고요.
Carbonated water has a slight acid sterilizing effect. You can wash your fruit and vegetables better with carbonated water. This versatile product will help keep you refreshed and safe from germs throughout the summer.
Now we'll take a look at the markets, followed by the world weather. And that's it for this edition of News Today. We'll see you again at the same time tomorrow. Have a great day.